London is about to host one of the most important Web3 and crypto events of the year, Zebu Live 2025. On October 21st and the 22nd, the historic Tobacco Dock venue will be transformed into a hub of energy, innovation, and debate as thousands of people gather to shape the future of the blockchain. And the best part, I'll be there along with other members of the Wolfpack, and I've even got a special 25% discount for anybody watching this who wants to come along. Now, if you've been following the crypto scene in the UK, you'll know that Zebu Live has grown massively over the last few years. It started as a smaller gathering, but every single edition has doubled down on scale, ambition, and the ability to bring together serious players in this space. This year, Zebu Live is expecting over 4,500 in-person attendees with over 10,000 plus online tuning in worldwide. That's not just numbers, that's momentum. Every year, London is getting closer to being the true global crypto hub, and Zebu Live is the flagship event that's driving that narrative. So what actually goes on inside Zebu Live? Over 2 packed days, there are 3 stages running a variety of different subjects. These include a deep dive into the most pressing and exciting areas within our space. The first big one is AI on-chain. We all know how AI is exploding right now, and Zebu Live is exploring what happens when you combine AI with the blockchain. We're talking about autonomous agents making trades, oracles feeding machine learning, and entire networks powered by intelligent systems. Then there's the future of money, where DeFi, stablecoins, and new forms of digital value being discussed. What happens after Bitcoin digital gold narrative? How will central banks, payment networks, and decentralized products all clash or collaborate in the next phase of money? Then you've got the builders and the backers, which is all about the founders and the venture capitalists. This is where deals are made, ideas are pitched, and startups gather their spotlight. And one of the most important sections for me personally is code versus law. It's the track where the future of crypto in the UK and beyond will be really debated. And speaking of regulation and compliance, I have to highlight one speaker in particular, Jamie Nuttall from Minor Accountancy firm. Now, if you follow me and this channel, you'll know Jamie well. He's been a regular guest of our live streams over on TikTok, and he's also a friend of the Wolfpack and somebody I trust to cut through the nonsense when it comes to tax, compliance, and the legal side of crypto. Jamie being invited to speak on one of the panels at Zebu Live is a massive deal because he represents the everyday trader and investor as much as he does the accountants and the regulators. He bridges the gap between policy and people, and I'll be there front row to hear him on the panel. Another headline-grabbing announcement for 2025 is the addition of Nigel Farage to the lineup. Now, whatever you think of Farage, the fact that he's stepping into the Zebu Live stage tells you something. Crypto is no longer a niche conversation. He's expected to talk about his vision for the UK future and specifically how crypto could play a role in its nation's strategy going forward. That's controversial, that's political, and it's guaranteed to spark debate. But here's the thing. Love him or hate him, his presence alone shows that crypto is firmly on the national stage. And it's not just Farage or Jamie. Zebu Live 2025 has a stacked lineup. You've got people like Cassie, Craddock, who's the managing director for Ripple in the UK and Europe. Ripple is at the heart of global payments transformation, and Casey's insights will be key. Bivu, UK managing director at Kraken, one of the biggest exchanges in the world. Rachel Conlan, global CMO of Binance, who'll be giving her perspective on how Binance is navigating this evolving regulatory environment. Then you've got Sunny Liu, the CEO of VeChain, which is still pushing boundaries in enterprise blockchain adoption. And Colin Payne, head of innovations of the FCA, showing us that regulators themselves are paying close attention. This mix, regulators, major exchanges, global brands, and founders is what makes Zebu Live different. It's not just preaching to the choir, it's every perspective in the room. So why should you go? Honestly, the opportunity at Zebu Live is more than just listening to panels. It's about networking with founders, connecting with investors, and meeting people who are actually building the products and protocols of tomorrow. For startups, it's a chance to showcase their projects to thousands of potential backers. For traders and investors, it's about hearing the narratives that could drive the next big market move. And for content creators like me, it's about capturing the energy and bringing those conversations back to our communities. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. Members of the Wolfpack will be there too. You'll see Paula talks crypto. You'll see Stustocks. And of course, I'll be there as well. But we're not just stopping there. On the Tuesday night, October 21st, we're planning a special Wolfpack meetup. This will be a chance for our community to get together in person. And we'll even be hosting a live stream from a secret location as part of the Wolfpack on tour. The exact venue and times will be announced inside the Wolfpack closer to the date. But trust me, if you're part of the community, you won't want to miss it. It's going to be one of the highlights of the whole week. And it's not just about what happens on stage. Zebu Live is famous for its side events. the startup showcases, the live product demos, the after parties, and the networking dinners. For me, I'll be there at the official after party on the second night, and I cannot wait. It's London Web3 week, which means the whole city gets taken over by crypto. Whether you're inside Tobacco Dock or at one of the evening events, you're surrounded by people who live and breathe this space. The conversations you have in the hallways or over a drink can be just as valuable as the panels themselves. Now, here's the good news. If you're thinking about coming, I've got a special 25% discount code for you. The easiest way is just to check the description in these comments, and I've dropped the link in there. Or you can head over to milkshakematty.com and go and click on the Zebu Live link. Or you can go to the Zebu Live website yourself, and at checkout, you can use the promo code MattyP25. You'll instantly save a quarter off that ticket price. That's 25% off your tickets if you use the promo code that I'm giving you now. And events like this, they're an investment in yourself, in your network, and in your future of your crypto space. So if you've been thinking about going, this is your chance to do it at a better price. So that's the breakdown. Zebu Live 2025, October 21st and 22nd at Tobacco Dock in London. 2 days of non-stop panels, networking, and energy, plus a Wolfpack meetup and live stream to top it all off. If you're planning to attend, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know who from the community will be there. And if you do make it, come say hi, because the events like this aren't just about the headlines, they're about the connections we make along the way. Crypto's future is being written right now, and London is to take center stage, so you're not going to want to miss this.